Let's begin.
Is this our first? No,
Guys,
it's not.
what?
I'm actually so slow. I was
What?
gonna say, is this our first upload of 2024?
No, we uploaded once before.
Once before.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
Hi, guys.
Guys, yeah, hey.
Welcome.
Welcome back to Cue the Commentary.
Yep. I'm Oshs.
I'm Akela.
And we are
Cue
the Commentary. On this podcast, we get into Am I the Asshole Reddit scenarios where people will write in, not to us, but to Reddit, to explain their messed up situations, and they leave it to the general public to decide whether or not they are the a-hole in the scenario or not.
Because sometimes you just need that unbiased opinion. Because maybe you're the problem, or maybe your sister is the problem, but you guys can't tell that to each other. We come in and we set everything straight, and then we bring it to you, and we want to hear your opinions.
We love it when you guys engage with us in the
so-
comments and all that good stuff.
And
so
please don't forget to like, comment, rate, review. It really helps us out.
mhm.
And
Let's
yeah,
begin. Let's get into it. All right. Episode
8. I
Mhm.
can kind of talk about it more now. Guys, I moved. Yeah.
She
I
moved.
moved, y'all.
In this horrible Toronto
I found like a gem
rental market.
and the way I stomped on it so hard. So
that's what you gotta do.
That's what you have to do.
Like, it's hard out here.
Yeah, it really is. So yeah, so I was really overwhelmed with moving. Bro, furniture is so expensive.
Oh, you just
Um,
wait.
It just gets
It's gonna
like,
hit ya.
and it's never really done. And
Mhm.
like I get like I literally like stop at the thrift store every chance I get because I want to see like if I can just get something.
Cups.
You
They
know,
always have like unique cups,
they have
mugs,
so many cute little
shot
like
glasses,
or like key holders,
Yeah.
like cute little
yeah,
things.
yeah,
you
like
know?
vases, all that.
Oh yeah, like a
Mhm.
good vase. Love a good vase.
And you can get a really
Um,
good like plate set too.
Yeah,
Cup
yeah.
set for a really good price. So
I-
don't sleep on the thrift
Honestly
store.
though, IKEA has been my fucking
Oh,
like
yeah?
my go-to because IKEA
yeah.
is so. I want to kiss
it's
IKEA in the lips.
so
Like
clutch.
you guys are so fairly priced.
Yeah.
I love it because it's for us. Like it's what we
It's
can afford.
it's literally
Bro.
building shit for dummies.
Yeah,
Like,
no, and it's like every other furniture place is insanely expensive.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean $2,000 for a dining table? Like, what? And they
Yeah.
just ask like just 2,000. Sorry,
Yeah.
buy it or not.
Yeah.
Not like I can't afford it. Sorry, like it is so like you have to really pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's been really busy for me. So
What I love about
Yeah.
IKEA is like their Hove mirror too.
oh yeah, you love
if
that Hove mirror.
You don't know how
Mirror.
expensive mirrors are until you move out.
Yeah.
Like a big mirror,
Like a floor to ceiling or
Could-
like a full wall mirror kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is so
which is what you
Expensive.
want because it looks the best, kind of.
yeah.
Is like $400, $500.
Especially if you're into like content, which everybody's in
Yeah.
their content bag now. Like,
And then you
wanna
go to
take a picture.
IKEA, it's like $150, and you're like, wow.
Hove's 200.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's 199. Yeah,
Oh.
but I mean, it's still quite. It's still fair.
affordable-ish
Yeah.
compared to what
Yeah,
else is
and
out
Facebook
there.
Marketplace, bro.
We
Godsend.
love
I
Facebook
love
Marketplace. You
Facebook
know what
Marketplace.
happened once when I was on
What?
Facebook Marketplace when I first moved out? I was trying to like negotiate. Obviously, you're
Yeah.
like, I'll pick this up tonight for like
Yeah.
what, $80, like
Yeah.
$20 less than what she listed it for.
Yeah,
And she's just like, I'm not gonna do that, but I love your videos.
like you're so
Stupid, I swear to God. And then I'm like,
No.
LOL, I'm so sorry.
I'm not gonna do that. Is so passive aggressive.
Just like I'm not gonna do that,
No,
or it's not
but-
happening, but love your videos.
Love your
I'm like,
videos.
okay, cool, thank you.
Would you say like
I have to change my
thanks?
name on Facebook because that
Bro,
is not gonna slide.
That hasn't happened to me yet. That has not happened to me.
Don't test your luck.
No, no, no.
Change your name. Do not go on your actual account. Do not do it.
No, but that is the method though. Like,
Yeah.
hey, I'll pick it up today.
Yeah,
but
tonight.
for $30 less.
Yeah.
And sometimes like I have to ask like people like, am I being like kind of bright by asking for this much off? Like, like I love
Mhm.
to go on. Because that's the thing. I go on Facebook Marketplace with the idea that it's okay if you say no, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot my shot and get
You
it
have
for
to.
cheaper.
Closed mouths
Don't get
fed.
fed, and that's
Yeah.
what they've been trying to tell us for years now.
And it's all about convenience. Like
Yeah.
obviously, a lot of people are moving, so they want to
just
get it
want
out
it
their
out.
hands and get a little bit of cash for it.
exactly.
And it's used. Okay, like
so, like I got my dining table on Facebook Marketplace. I think it was listed for $170, and I got her down to like $120
love
for
that.
a table, for a
Mhm.
glass table.
That you don't find that.
No,
And it's like good condition.
it's all right.
What the hell does that mean?
It's not perfect. No.
Like it's like
cracked.
it's all
No, it's not cracked.
Okay.
There are scratches on it, but like so the I'll like if you guys. If you follow like me on TikTok and stuff, I'll start like filming and everything. Although it's like almost done, but like
It's okay.
Yeah, the glass is like dark. It's like a
Okay.
black
Okay.
see-through glass.
Okay.
So you can't really see
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
cracks. And then the rest of my house is quite dark. Like it's very woody.
I was thinking you need to create like an ambiance, like warm lights,
Oh,
warm
for
lamps and
sure.
stuff. That would be such a vibe because it's not everyday like bright white and yellow
I
lights
hate the
like
big
in the new
lights.
condos.
No.
Sometimes turn off the lights and just like create a nice like
Get a
vibe
lamp.
ambience. Yeah, yeah,
Get a lamp, get a
yeah.
candle.
And the Philip Hughes lights like
Oh, I
change the
love
colors
that.
and
Yeah.
yeah,
When I
so
moved into my
nice.
place, guys, I live in a very old building, and like when I walked in, I'm like, okay, the space is nice, the place is nice, but like lighting changes your perception of everything because they
Literally.
had like those meat shop white
Oh
fluorescent
yeah, yeah, yeah.
lights,
In
and
the
I was
older,
like,
I know those
oh,
ones.
it was so ugly. And like the second we moved in, we changed the light bulbs, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
this is a home. This
yeah.
is like what a difference.
You gotta get really crafty,
Yeah.
especially in like nowadays. If you can't really afford what you
Yeah.
actually want, you have to get crafty and like make it happen for
Yep.
yourself. Wallpaper. Like I see it on TikTok all the time.
Yo,
Just like
wallpaper is so
rental friendly
cool.
renovations and stuff.
Yep.
TikTok is the key. If you are looking to like spruce up your space a little bit and you still want to get your security deposit back at the end of it,
Yep.
go on TikTok because yeah, they'll hook you up.
I was thinking of putting in those like really cute checkered floors in my kitchen
Ooh, okay.
because I have tiles in my kitchen. They're new tiles, so they're really nice. They're clean. But I'm like, I kind of want that old vibey look. I think they're so cute, like the checkered, like the worn-in checkered
I need
kitchen
to see
floors.
the inspo pic.
You've never seen those before? Yeah, guys, that's why there's been kind of a delay. It's just been a lot of moving around and stuff.
My recommendation is try to get everything done. Like obviously with the big furniture purchases, pace yourself, but like try to get all the small things done because then they'll never get done. Like for me,
like
I've been
what?
holding off my bedroom, like doing my bedroom for almost a year now.
You've been saying this
I
now.
know because it's like an idea and then I do one part and then I'm just like something's out of stock online and then I just like hold it off and never look back and it's just like forever literally. It's not like when an idea pops in your head, just do it.
Any other life updates for you?
Not really. No, I'm that friend that like you'll go out with and have so much to tell me and my life has never changed.
What?
Like I feel like my life is just always the same. Like I live a boring life.
No, but I
literally.
kind of get that because prior, like if I didn't move, nothing would have changed for me either.
Yeah.
Like that's
Okay,
like the only. You're like I'm the exact
like
same.
no big, like life events have really happened. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I did go to DR. That was fun.
Yeah, did we talk about that?
No, we didn't.
You went to DR.
I went to Punta Cana for a week. Was sick the entire stay. Like, and the sickness, I was like bedridden. And then I take medicine, feel better for a couple hours, back in bed. So I still think that I had a really good experience, even though I was fighting for my life.
Get that.
I was really trying to look at the glass half full. Okay, now let's get into like what have we been talking about in the world?
Should we start with Love is Blind?
Johnny and Amy.
Boring.
Dude, the way I fast forward, is this straight? It is, right?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way I fast forward all the boring couples, even
Like,
on
I
like
get
The
it, you're in
Bachelor,
love.
literally, like
I
don't want that. I want drama. I want chaos. That's why I'm here.
Okay, can we talk about who should we talk about first, Chelsea or AD?
Chelsea.
Okay, like Chelsea.
No,
I just would
Megan.
like Megan. Let's call her
Megan
Megan.
Fox.
No, we're not gonna be freaking bitches.
She said it, not me.
No, I just want to know why and what possessed her to start it off. I literally think the only reason
that's hilarious because that's not Megan.
No, but the thing is, I get it. She does have a Megan resemblance in like the center of her face, but like her face shape, her face scale and size, like it's so far off from Megan Fox's.
Can I just say that Jimmy really did fumble?
I
not
mean,
even just in a physical. I also think like Jessica's more attractive than Chelsea, but like I'm talking about like in a personal way too, because personality wise Chelsea is annoying. I'm so sorry, she's very annoying. I hate when she like gets mad.
She gets so whiny. It's actually
very
crazy.
whiny and it's just like it's not worth it to me. Like if I was Jimmy, I would
leave,
run away, run as fast as you can.
She is so irritating. The thing is though, Jessica is way too much for Jimmy. Like she's way too strong, way too smart, way too like she's too much of a woman for him. He cannot handle her. And on top of that, she's a mother. Like she's a responsible woman. Like you know what I mean? Like you ever meet someone and you're just like out of his caliber. Like he needs kind of someone who is like softer, more submissive, more easy to deal with. And I love that Jessica was like, she's so like firm and like she says what she wants and she's like argumentative, but in a way that's like rational. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I actually really liked her personality. I'm like, oh, you just need like a strong man by your side, but that's not him either.
It's not.
So I don't think they would have made a good match.
He's very confused on what he wants.
He's such a baby. Like when she got into a fight with him, like when they were still in the pods, I was like, everything Jessica was saying, that's her name, right? Jessica. Everything she was saying was like made sense. And he's like, I don't really want you to talk to me like that. Like what? Like with sense and with a little bit of sternness in my voice. Okay, like then you need a different kind of girl. Like that's just that. But then I think Chelsea is like insecure.
Dude, she said she's been cheated on a lot.
That's not
good. Like that, some insecurity will definitely stem from that.
Yeah.
But her insecurity is like self-sabotage in a self-sabotaging way.
Self-sabotaging.
She causes her own like demise. It's crazy to like see.
And she literally like lies and makes things up. Like we literally
we've
saw her
seen
lie.
it. She was just like trying to fish for like, who are you with? And like literally she's actually crazy.
That's crazy. And that kind of stuff is like, it's so detrimental to a relationship. It's like, and then for her to like go and then compare herself to literally like probably the most like the sexiest woman of our time. Yeah. Why would Chelsea go and start her journey off by saying, yeah, like I look like Megan Fox? Like what a delusional lady. Like that's what I'm saying. I think Jessica's whatever. Like yeah, she's pretty too, and somebody else would find Chelsea pretty too. But it's like you started off this no visual dating experience by setting this guy up with the sexiest woman alive as your comparison. You fumbled. Like you messed up so bad.
Yeah.
Imagine I went in and I was like, I can't even think of who I would say. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Beyonce. Some people say like Beyonce like Rihanna. Like, you know?
Yeah, like I get it often and it's just so irritating. Like, you know, like they're gonna expect Beyonce or Rihanna to walk in.
Yeah. I think she played the game well. I think he chose her. Of course. What do you mean Megan Fox? Like, I'm gonna marry you.
And even if I'm not gonna marry you, I need to see what Love is not blind, guys.
It's not. Let's be for real.
Love is so not blind.
Love
is so like someone was like, love might be deaf, but it's definitely not blind. Like literally you can say whatever you want, especially but as long as you're especially for men, as long as you're attractive, and this is what pisses me off. Like it's just how you look is so important, and attraction is so important in a relationship.
Laura and Jeremy.
Okay, Jeremy is a fucking sociopath.
He's so like he's not okay.
Terrifying.
I don't know if it's
so
narcissism
scary.
Or whatever, but he doesn't know how to take accountability.
At
I
all.
also did think Laura was a little too like you know, like very
she gives
aggressive,
like manager vibes,
very alpha, and I don't think he likes that. And I honestly think Jeremy and the other girl that he ended up like dropping off, Sarah Ann, are a better match.
Okay, but Sarah Ann is a fucking she is the kind of girl that you do not want around you at all. Like she is so like you didn't get picked. Why would you message him?
What'd you think about AD defending her? And like,
I rated it.
Yeah,
I'm like
I was like, it's none of your business.
No, I kind of get it's none of your business. First of all, it's a show.
I know,
right?
I know. Okay, get your little like, moment, your little
it's
TV
a show,
moment.
But like she did. I don't think she meant it to completely get so confrontational. But then Sarah Ann was very defensive because she has something to be defensive about. Like you did something so wrong. Like why would you? It's like imagine a guy you used to date went and got engaged to somebody else and you're like, hey, like if the door's still open.
You know what's crazy though? In my head, it's not a real engagement.
What do you mean?
You only knew each other for a month? It is? Okay. It's kind of like, okay, yeah, textbook. It's like it's an engagement. You're proposing to them. But to me, it's a show. Like none of the couples actually end up together. So I'm not mad at her for shooting her shot still.
Really?
I'm not. Obviously, Jeremy wasn't even into Laura like that. So I'm not mad at it. I mean, do your thing. Like at the end of the day, say what's on your mind. Like
no, I
feel like it was eating her alive. Like for her to go and message him, she obviously had a real connection with him, you know?
But you just said it's not real. Like why is
like the engagement is not real. Like the whole process of like getting engaged and married and stuff, like I don't know, I just don't like. I feel like that part is not.
You don't respect
it's not
it
genuine.
It's a real engagement. You're saying,
yeah.
But then I like look at this
just because they don't know each other as. I feel like time will tell.
Yeah, but
you know?
like that's just like so many cultures do this, like where it's like sight unseen marriage and they stay together for 35 years. Like you know what I mean? Like or like arranged marriages. It's like really similar to an arranged marriage, but kind of like you get more trial time. like, you know, but it's like a lot of cultures operate this way and stay together for decades, and like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's
It's just
definitely like
the
you
success
made.
rate on this show, I guess. That's what I'm comparing it to. And I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just not mad at her for doing it.
I was listening, I was hearing her out. Like, I was kind of saying like, okay, I get it. It is kind of eating you
You know what, though?
alive, but Jessica didn't do it.
What?
Like the
Who?
girl who didn't get chosen, like Chelsea.
Oh,
Like, you
okay,
know what I
okay,
mean?
yeah.
Like, she didn't go out of her way and be like,
But
"Oh,
she
but can
did
you
say when he
please?"
sees me, he's
Yeah,
gonna
but
like.
that's fine. She was getting rejected at the moment. She's like, "When you see me, you're gonna fucking choke." She knows she's a bad bitch. Like, she knows she's a good looking
Mhm.
girl. She's like, "You're gonna see me, and you're gonna say damn."
Okay, yeah, I kind of blame them both. It's Jeremy's fault too. Like, you could have really just, you didn't have to like it. You didn't have to drive to her house and talk to her for
No,
hours
the
to do
driving
all
to
of
the
that.
house was crazy.
Like, I don't think he was Laura's to begin with. He wanted to do that. Like, he did it, you know?
Yeah,
I
but
don't blame
everybody
her.
nah. What?
I
What do
don't
you mean
blame
you don't
her.
blame her? She's the one who reached out. She's like, she's so like, I don't know.
I
Like,
feel
that
like he
was
would have done
so.
that with or without
What do
her
you mean
doing
she
it.
started it?
No, I feel like he would have like stepped down on her, or like somewhere down the line on the show.
Oh, maybe
He would
yeah,
have
maybe.
talked to her, entertained her. What do you mean, let's go jet skiing? Like, right after. I feel like
Like,
he never liked Laura. I'm so sorry. Like, I just felt like there was no real connection. He was faking it all. And
really?
yeah, I just never felt the vibe with them.
And Laura didn't like him either. Laura was not nice.
They weren't a match, and I someone knew it. They just weren't saying it, and
They were having like weird like
Sarah
hands-
Ann said it for them. Like, I'm sorry, that man does not like you.
I get that, but I still think Sarah Ann is super like
She's very bold. I'll
No,
say
bold,
that.
bold is kind of complimentary. I'm not giving that to her. Like, I think like she's kind of like sleazy. Like, it's giving sleazy vibes. Like,
You
because
know what though?
Jessica.
She doesn't owe any of them anything.
No, I get that, and like you can say that about anyone who wants to like any woman who wants to like enter somebody else's marriage. Like, I totally understand.
No. But I
that.
mean, like, in this show, you guys aren't like friends or anything. You know?
Even as a woman, it's like he didn't pick you. It's not like they wouldn't have met each other. Like, everybody gets a chance to meet each other again. So if you wanted to say that, say it in person. But like the second you come out, you're gonna message him. It's just like it's kind of I think it rubbed me the wrong way. I don't think she's a great person for doing that. But I kind of get it. It's like, these are not your friends.
Yeah.
This is not a legitimate like engagement.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, I guess the equivalent is like you just take somebody's man.
Yeah. I mean,
And I guess people's men get taken every day. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Anyway,
I'm just not mad
AD,
at her. Bold,
like,
very bold,
slimy.
bold and slimy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's slimy. It's slimy. Like,
Yeah.
cause I wouldn't have been mad at her if she said that in person. Do you know what I mean? Like, when
Really?
everybody went to the barbecue and it was time to meet, and everyone will inevitably get that conversation with the person they didn't get chosen with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like that conversation could have happened. Anyway, AD and her other
Clay.
man,
The
Clay.
way I fast forward them too.
Really? You don't like them?
I don't buy it. I'm so sorry.
I don't think
it's
they're
a no-
gonna.
Even he, the whole time, like throughout the whole thing, he's just like, I'm not sure. Like, it's giving complacent, confused, not confident about his decision at all.
He's like,
It's
I think a
giving,
lot of times when you watch these shows, you're just like, you can tell like they're trying so hard to make it work.
Yeah.
And then every 2 seconds, like, I really like you, but I really hope I don't cheat on you.
Yeah.
Like, can you please?
What is that even?
I mean, his upbringing says it all. Imagine your dad takes you with
no,
him
that's
to
actually
cheat.
sad.
That is so sad. And he said he
Yeah.
doesn't know any men in his life that didn't cheat. He's like, so it's my birthright. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, I don't know, guys. Like, a man ever tells you, like, I love you, but I hope I don't cheat, you better fucking run.
And
for
she's
the
like
hills.
blinded, right? by
She's
him.
so dumb,
Like,
bro.
it seems like she's
what is
just
wrong
so
with her?
infatuated by him and like the hope of
I
it
get
all.
it. He's good looking, but like,
So,
AD, so are
doesn't he wear like
you.
dangling earrings? I'm sorry.
I didn't
Was
see
it-
that.
Was it
Did he-
dangling?
did he wear a
I
dangling
think he
earring?
did. I swear I seen one. I'm not sure, but I swear I seen one. The whole Diddy debacle.
Oh
is
my
like-
god.
I wish I knew more of the legal side of it because I only know the celebrities involved and the history of Diddy and the
Yeah.
accusations of Diddy throughout decades. Like, it just didn't come. I mean, like,
He's
now
always
it's all
been
coming out, but
sleazy.
there's always been a little bit of suspicion about him. We've talked about it before too.
Yeah.
Of him just being a con artist,
He's so scary. He just gives cult leader. He gives like
manipulator, groomer.
Oh my god. I'm like, I'm just sitting and waiting patiently for like something big to come out. Like, we need like an I survived of Diddy.
Mhm.
you
Everyone
know?
who tried to do that died. It's
Like,
weird.
And
like,
no, but like the women who like who were groomed by him like back in the day when they were underage. Like I want to hear their stories. I want him to go down so down far in the ground that he's in hell, like literally. And even like his kids, like I wonder what
That
they
is a
see.
really
Like
good point.
even like Usher saying like he went there and he's like, oh yeah, I saw a lot of things, you know, I wanted to see the lifestyle.
And it's the way that other celebrities kind of joke about it, like don't go to Diddy's house.
What made me really sad was seeing Justin Bieber. Like I don't know,
Aw.
like
Yeah.
he looks so uncomfortable, and I don't know if it's because he was like our pop star of our time, you know, but I
Yeah.
see him and I'm like, holy shit, like
He was,
did
like,
they do anything to
13,
him?
yeah.
Like, and the fact that it was Usher who brought him in because Usher was the like who was also brought into Diddy, like you know what I mean? It's like it's like a cycle. Like is everything true? Like is all the rumors and all like the conspiracy theories that we've heard about Hollywood, like is it all true? It's
Because
giving
like we're looking at it as just like regular people, and you hear about it here and there, but then you're like, it's just a rumor. Or, like you don't really
Yeah.
take it in. But like imagine being in those circles in like LA or whatever and actually seeing Diddy, actually seeing Usher.
And at that time too, where it's like you come here and you know like what is on the other side of this is fame and
what
money,
you do for it
and
too.
like yeah, like it's like this is like I don't know, like and then back in the day too, like parents are just like giving up their kids to these fucking pedophiles and disgusting groomers, like it's nothing. I don't know if it's because they want money or it's like did they really just not know? Because even when you look back in time, like when it comes to like anything, like historically people did not like think children could ever be in danger. Like they didn't take in how vulnerable kids are, and even how to them maybe 13 is not that young, but 13 is such like the idea of like what is a kid and what deserves like protection and stuff, like it wasn't even like a concept until more recently. Just really want like a whole thing to, I need a tell all about Diddy.
He is gonna pay whatever amount of money to not let that happen.
That's the thing when you have money, man. Also
guys, in other news, Akela and I.
Yeah, we forgot to add this in our update originally.
Yeah, life update.
Yeah.
Akela and I are planning a little summer bash, a little summer party.
Yep. For Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also going to be a fundraiser.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you guys are aware of what has been going on in Tigray. It's been literally a genocide. It's insane, like the amount of people who have died and like
how long it's been going on for too.
It's been going on since 2021. And yeah, it's been a very, we'll do like a more in-depth video about it, but one of like the biggest issues that was happening in Tigray was like the sexual violence against women and children. So we are going to be having a fundraiser, a party that will be very, very fun. It'll be we don't know if it's going to be a showcase yet, but I'm so excited to like possibly have performers and dancers, but also like actually like a very fun party.
Yeah, a vibe.
Yeah, like a very great vibe.
You know, all the information will be coming very soon, right? We're still
not very soon. We're still in like we're literally in the beginning phases. Yeah, like we are.
But very soon for us here is like a month,
two
so like
from now.
Yeah, literally. So that's very soon.
Okay, yeah.
You know,
fair.
But yeah, information coming soon. We just wanted to like bring this to your attention.
Stay tuned.
Yeah, and for those who can't, make it to the party, we still are gonna have a separate fundraiser if you do still wanna donate, show support
just for the
genocide
aspect of it. Yeah,
all the money will be going towards the fundraiser. Yeah.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into the scenarios. You have good ones?
Yeah, should I go first this
week?
First. Am I the asshole for refusing to help my sister out when I'm the only person in our family she lives close to and she has children? Oh, okay. I, 31 female, have not spoken to my sister in 10 years after she had an affair with my ex. Yeah. I was with my ex from the age of 15 until we were 20. My sister was 19 at the time and had an affair, and the affair had been ongoing. Most likely, they started the affair not that long after my sister turned 18. My ex was the same age as me.
Wait, how old is she?
So her ex at the time was like 20, and her sister was 18.
Okay.
And they were together for 5 years. So my ex was the same age as me. My ex proposed to me while we were together. And while we were together, my sister was quote unquote helping with that and encouraging me to marry him before he proposed.
What?
This was so he would be around and they could keep sleeping together.
Wait.
Yeah, we got engaged, and a few months later, my sister told me I couldn't marry him because she was pregnant with his child.
This is not real.
No, this is real. She tried to salvage a relationship with me and asked me to understand and not be mad at her. I told her she was disgusting and I would never forgive her. I also told my parents and what she had done. I saw my sister once after her child was born, a year or so after I had learned about the affair. She told me that she missed me and wanted her daughter to know her aunt. She tried her best to get me to at least agree to a relationship with her daughter, but I told her it was not possible and I was still not going to forgive her, and I told her not to talk to me again. My parents and extended family also stopped talking to her when she started dating him for real, and they only resumed contact after they broke up. Then they supported her because of the kids. My parents couldn't bring themselves to turn their backs on their grandkids or to sever the relationship forever. And I was fine with it because I do understand. But her having kids was not an incentive for me to repair things. I'm now happily married and a mom myself.
Okay.
Yeah. A few weeks ago, my parents called and told me that my sister has been living 20 minutes from me for the last 2 years. They know I don't want to talk to her, so until this point, they had not told me about it. She moved out of state for a job and then she lost the job, and her landlord told her she needed to be out in 60 days because he was repurposing the house. Without her original job and with no support network here, she had turned to them. She didn't want to pull her kids away from the place that they were used to now, and so my parents decided I should be the one to help. They told me if I could help her by putting her in touch with people for a job and maybe another rental, it would be so amazing. They wanted me to step in before the 60 days was up. I refused to help her and told them I'll never do a single thing for her again. They pleaded with me to reconsider and told me to think of the kids. They asked me if I really hated my sister that much, and I simply said yes. I told her it would be bad enough to be the affair partner, but to encourage me to get engaged and help him plan it while they were cheating behind my back was such a low thing to do. I said the fact that she stayed long enough to have another child with him also showed how little she really cared about me. They told me to be a better person than this. Am I the asshole?
No. I have a sister, and if that were to ever happen,
Yeah.
I would probably do the same thing too.
It's the fact that, like, maybe they had, like, a kink of doing it, like, behind her back. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I
why are
get
you
it,
encouring me to
but
stay with him? And then she didn't have one
twisted.
kid. She had 2 kids with him.
Very twisted. Very, very twisted.
And then now you
And I'm
want
so happy she has her own life now.
I know that made me happy too, because like, okay, good, she moved on with herself.
Yeah.
She's happy, she's good.
Yeah.
That man was not for you.
And it
anyway.
wasn't for it
Yeah.
wasn't with that guy.
Yeah.
Thank God she didn't have like
right.
continue
Imagine she had a kid with him
all that.
first.
Yeah, that would suck. But no, you're not the asshole.
You are
at
not
all.
the asshole.
Yeah, you made your bed. Now you lay in it.
Like that's literally your problem.
That has nothing to do with her anymore.
And that's just one of those things. It's like I can never, like, it's not something you can get over. It's like, what do you mean get over it? Like, you are just a bad person and you'd be so bad to your own sister. It's like, nah.
Just think of it like in the reverse. If that were to happen, like,
that's how people have to think. Like literally. Like, would you know? Like,
and then the parents trying to encourage it too.
They're thinking of the kids though. Like, they're being grandparents and they're like, okay, I know she's like, she really hurt you, but like, you know.
No, mom.
No, mom. Like,
no, mom. No,
and
dad.
she said no. You're not the asshole.
No.
Stand up for yourself, sister.
That does not make any sense. You're not the asshole, and I would just never talk to her again.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for dumping my girlfriend because she passionately kissed another girl at a birthday party? Me, 25 male, and my ex-girlfriend, 23 female, have been together for 2 years. So 3 to 4 days ago, we hit up a club to celebrate her friend's birthday. After the birthday cake came out, everyone started giving their gifts, and then my girlfriend, after handing her friend's gift, just suddenly started kissing with her passionately.
Oh.
It's like everyone gathered around to watch, whipping out their phones and
oh no,
shit.
I can literally picture that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends were cheering and recording it. I'm not homophobic or anything,
Yeah.
but seeing them kissing like that really made my stomach turn.
Yeah.
When they kept on kissing, I tried to break it up, but they just kept going. When this went on for more than a few minutes, I just couldn't take it anymore, so I left and texted my girlfriend that we're done. She's been trying to reach me for 3 days now, but I just don't want to see her. That does not turn me on. I hate it. And my friends are like, if you're jealous of your girl kissing another girl, you're not a real man. Or she's not gay. They are friends. Anyways, I'm done with her and I'm not going back to that relationship. Edit, I'm not religious or traditional. I'm a non-believer, but I have boundaries within a relationship. And there's an update, but I'll read it after. Am I the asshole?
I don't think you're the asshole. I think there's a lot to, like, I think it's easy to say like, oh, 2 girls kissing, it doesn't mean
nothing,
anything.
yeah.
Or like whatever. Like, it's hot, it's sexy. Yeah, like, no, like,
a lot of guys don't find
it's
that
actually
sexy.
not sexy.
Yeah.
You actually are kissing somebody else in front of me. Like, that's like so like that's just such a lack of respect.
And he
too.
tried to break it up too,
And, like,
and you kept
I'm
going.
trying to break it up and you didn't stop. So like you
Yeah.
saw him uncomfortable and you kept making, and then on top of that, you're almost putting on a show for
That's
other
what I was gonna
people.
say. It's for like attention
Ew.
at that point, because like
No,
they're
no.
recording you. Like
People
you want people to
recording you
have
with
that on.
flash,
Yeah,
and then his friends are like cheering you on because that's turning them on. Like
that's
ew,
gross.
that's like that's just like that's a lot. That's
Mhm.
that's not respectful
But
behavior.
who does that? She
No,
gave you
yeah,
a
who
gift
does that?
and just straight make out. Like, thank you so much.
Maybe there is something there.
Maybe
A lot of that's the thing too. Like a lot of I kind of respect more like a guy who can be like, no, that's kind of
Yeah.
gross, because like when they respect that maybe there is something here, like they can
Mhm.
recognize that, and it's not just like women are not just kissing women to be sexy for
Yeah.
men. Like no,
Yeah.
maybe they like each other,
Yeah.
and maybe like you know what I mean. Maybe she's cheating on you. Like
Honestly, that is a possibility.
maybe that girl is gonna take your girl.
Yeah, okay, let's read the update.
Okay.
Update. I've been thinking about what really led me to break up for a while. It's like 40% her kissing someone and 60% her turning it into some kind of show since everyone
Yeah.
filmed it.
Ew.
After I posted about it, I decided to talk to her once and hear her out. And it happened on
like
Valentine's
cherry
Day.
on top.
Yeah, he talked to her on Valentine's Day, so she thought that.
Oh, okay,
You
okay.
forgive me. Yeah.
Got it.
I was pretty calm talking to her and I told her I was serious about breaking up. She still thinks I'll come back to her once I calm down because she's posting stupid lyrics on Instagram like this love ain't finished yet.
Okay.
She said she said that kiss didn't mean anything. We were just drunk and I thought you'd be cool with it. It didn't get me excited. Pretty sorry and apologized to me multiple times. We talked for an hour and she kept repeating herself. Every time I watch videos people send me, I get angry all over again.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
It's everywhere.
That she put on a show for horny dudes around her. That girl she kissed and her other friend keep texting me that they're mad at me for blowing this up. I could care less about them. I'm done. I can't fix it anymore. Thanks, guys. So I think a lot of the people in the comments are also rating her the asshole too.
She is the
Yeah.
asshole.
Well, him not the asshole, sorry, because he wrote in.
Any
So-
kind of like, I think like the kissing is really over the top, but like imagine there's just like boundaries people have. It's like if
Mhm.
you were
It's a respect thing.
it's a respect
bottom
thing.
line.
And I think the putting it on as a show is really crazy, but I think like kissing a girl in private or in front of people, it's both wrong.
Mhm.
Like if you're in a relationship and he's not okay with that.
Yeah.
But like imagine she was like dancing in front of a bunch of guys and people were like taking videos. I think
Yeah.
like you know what I mean? It's just like it's the aspects of why are you turning everybody here on? Like what's your goal here? Like what do you know what I mean? Like and then my buddies are gonna like picture that about you. Like
Yeah.
is that what you want?
Mhm.
And you thought I would like that? It's like it's so like skewed. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Definitely, he's not the asshole. He should definitely break up with her and get
Mhm.
someone who respects him.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for not telling our friends that I'm rich?
Okay.
I, 25 female, don't like money talk. I keep it private because growing up, I've seen the things people will do for money. I've seen it destroy my brothers. My parents died when I was little and I was taken in by my grandparents who raised me. It was a very privileged upbringing, but they also raised me to be frugal and grateful for what I have. I'm incredibly grateful for what I have. I don't show off anything. I don't care for labels. Most of my clothes are thrifted. My husband, 33 male, and I live well within our means. The problem is, our friend group had just found out that I'm rich and they're mad.
What?
Yeah. We had friends over for dinner and the wife of my husband's best friend went into our office to take a private work call. We've let friends take private calls in there before with no issue. She snooped while in there and found documentation about my trust fund, my investments,
What?
etc.
Wait, no, that was some deep snooping. Like,
Unless it was like just on the desk maybe, like or on a computer.
I
It's
guess.
just fucking weird. Okay.
Yeah.
When she came out, she was mad, and I thought it was just because of the call, so I left her alone and continued cooking. She started telling everyone that I was actually rich, showing them one of my documents she had taken from the office. My husband took it off her and told her it's none of her business. At dinner, she kept going on about me masquerading as poor because I thrift, have a cheap old car, travel in economy, and don't offer to cover the bill when we go out. Our other friends
Wait.
agreed and were pissed because I had never said I have money or never offered them money when one of them was struggling. We ended up cutting dinner short and asking everyone to leave. Since then, I've had messages from them, mostly from the women, being angry that I never told them I have money. I have had a couple of requests for money too. One had already asked for $50K to cover their student loans because
What is
I
going
had
on?
my college paid for. And they put in quotations, I had scholarships that covered everything. My husband told me just to ignore them and that it's none of their business. His best friend called and apologized for all this, as his wife shouldn't have been snooping in the first place. I have been very much frozen out from the group. I've been told I won't be invited to anything until I pay my equal share, and by share they mean I pay for everything. So am I the asshole for not telling my friends I'm rich?
The
Like
audacity. I am flabbergasted by this
Like,
entire
I would-
story and this friend group because, okay, I have money. I have money.
like,
Now we have money. I have money.
yeah,
And okay, if you can't afford your dinner, I'm gonna pay for it, but that doesn't mean
you're
I'm gonna
entitled.
just pay. No, what is going on? Why are
Yeah.
you so
And-
like entitled and then pay for my school?
50K though.
Why? First of all, why are you snooping? Second of all, if I have money and I don't choose to live in a very flashy
literally
way,
my
it's
life.
my business. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
it's
it's not
my
our
life.
life. It's my life. Let me live my life in the way I want.
Yeah.
Those aren't your friends.
No, those are
Like,
not your friends for
Those
sure.
are like dependents. Like they literally want to like steal from you, take from you. Like no friend should think of another friend in that way.
The thing is too, like now that you saw how envious and jealous and angry they are, you definitely need to cut them out of your life immediately. But also I'm curious to see how much money they saw that she had, because to ask somebody for $50,000 if they don't have $1 billion in the bank, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you're insane, but I want to know what they saw. Like I would like to see the number too.
I mean, yes.
Do you know what I mean? Like I'm just curious.
But the way she reacted is still it's inexcusable. There's no way. Even if I did have a billion, trillion, majillion,
immediately,
there's no reason. And also, I want to know how close they are because you said it's your husband's friend's wife.
It's her husband's best friend's wife.
Yeah,
was in the room and then
So
started snooping. You're not my best friend.
So why are you acting like this? Like what the fuck?
It's actually insane.
I'm
Imagine
so
somebody getting mad
confused.
at you because they found out you have a lot of money.
What? No, I'm trying to make sense of it all because I'm glad she lived in that way because you know what I mean. I'm glad she hid it all from them.
Yeah.
Because look at
They
how
wouldn't
they're
be able to
acting. Look at
handle
how they're.
anything else.
That is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy. Not the
because
asshole.
you've never offered to pay for all of our dinners. That's what she said.
And student loans. And the thing is too, it's like if
What?
you do have so much money, it's like she could offer like to pay for the bill sometimes, or maybe she could offer to help somebody out here and there, like if she hears like one of her friends are struggling or when somebody in the group is struggling and
Yeah.
she has the means to. But like clearly this is a group of people who will get entitled very
Yeah,
fast.
you can
So
tell.
it's not a vibe that they'll be just like, oh, thank you, and then like
Yeah.
leave it alone. They're gonna be like,
She-
oh, no worries, she's got the bill. She always
She's
gets
not
the
even
bill.
the one that outed that she had money. It's the friend that outed it. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like I found this out. Now give me money. She didn't even get the opportunity to be like, okay, I do have this much money. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
I just
like,
don't understand what she expected though. It's like, okay, you find out your friend is rich. Are you like hurt that she didn't tell you to begin with? Or it's like
offer to pay for your
offer to
things.
pay for it? Like, what are you hurt about here?
Yeah.
Like that you don't have access to someone else's bank account? Because
That
also
is
she said her parents died
crazy.
when she was little. So maybe she had an inheritance for her entire life.
And she said
Maybe
her
it's like
grandparents had money.
Yeah, and maybe
she
it's
grew
like
up with them.
she's always had this money in her account. Like
Mhm.
it's not something she needs to disclose. She's used to
Yeah.
it. Like, yeah, she has a fund. You know?
That is so audacious.
No, it's
and-
beyond audacious. It's beyond.
Yeah.
It's insane.
What the hell? Don't ever make them feel.
Go get some rich friends, maybe.
Am I the asshole for wanting to divorce my wife because she caused me to go to the ER? He's a 50-year-old male and she's 45.
Okay.
Sorry, long story. I now see how easy it is when writing down your thoughts, as I always wondered why people wrote so much.
Okay.
So my wife, 45, and I, 50, have been married for almost 20 years. We have a 16-year-old daughter, and life has been pretty good. We have our ups and downs like any marriage, but we worked through it together. We have even done marriage counseling, a couple times to get ourselves on the right track. When it comes to household chores, I've always cleaned the house, as I'm a bit OCD with cleaning due to growing up in a house with roaches as a kid. She takes care of the laundry, and we split making dinners on days I'm off, as I work 12 hours a day, 4 days a week. The
Mhm.
kids take care of the dishes. So here lies the issue. The wife is going through premenopause. She's been super emotional and a bit unlike herself for the last 6 months or so. She is taking meds to help even out her hormones, but it's taking time. One day she is overly nice, the next day complaining about every little thing and getting all bent out of shape. So yesterday morning was one of her bad days. I forgot to set up the coffee pot to make coffee in the morning. When I went down, she was all bent out of shape, and I tried my normal tactic of apologizing as I had a migraine and went to bed early and just forgot. So I told her I would make coffee in a bit as I just woke up and needed a little bit to get the morning fog out of my head. Typical thing for me in the morning.
Mhm.
She didn't like this answer. So as I went to sit on the couch, she threw her coffee cup at me,
Whoa.
causing it to smash into my head,
What?
breaking and splitting my head open.
Oh my God.
At first, I was pissed that she actually threw something at me. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But then felt liquid, blood, obviously, as I couldn't see it, going down my neck. I put my hand on it, pulled it back, thinking it was coffee, then saw the blood. Of course, at the sight of this, my wife all of a sudden freaked out,
Yeah.
screamed at my daughter to get a towel, all while apologizing to me and crying, saying that she was sorry. We headed to the ER and had our daughter drive as wife couldn't as she was a hot mess. Luckily, it wasn't so deep that it needed stitches and they used that glue stuff. The thing is, I had a rough childhood, home life. I was physically abused by my mom all the way up until I was
Oh,
18.
yeah.
My wife knows this, and when she did what she did, it brought back all of those memories so long ago forgotten. I love my wife, but I swore to myself that I would never be in a place where I was abused ever again.
Yeah.
And now I don't know if I would be the asshole if I file for divorce because of this. I know her hormones are partially to blame, but also know she's an adult and responsible for her actions. I guess I'm just looking for advice, wondering if I'm the asshole, if I should leave. Maybe I just needed to vent a little too.
That is
Asshole or
so
not?
sad.
It is really sad, but I don't think you're an asshole.
No, he's not the
You're
asshole.
definitely not the asshole, but I don't think you need to file for divorce over this one incident. Like,
No,
I
but
think her hormones are out of whack right now and she is taking medication, but it was a one-time incident.
how do you know though?
Because he just said that.
No, I know, but
don't
like
know.
it is like he said like this the hormonal like I get it like the hormones and whatever and maybe her medication isn't kicked in and stuff but
Mhm.
like to literally pick up a glass cup and then throw it hard enough for it to break on somebody's head
No, that
and
it
to
is
crack it
nuts.
open
Yeah.
and then to say I'm
She was
sorry.
extremely apologetic though. And like I
No,
feel
I
like they
get
can work
it.
through
I
it. Like
get it.
divorce is a big
No,
like,
it is.
you know?
And you guys have been together for 20 years. You have a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. Like, I don't think they should divorce over it either.
Mhm.
But maybe like a small separation
I
because she
definitely
needs to
think
learn
that.
some kind of
Yeah.
lesson. Because like,
Yeah.
okay, like hormones are very much like a legitimate reason for like
Mhm.
acting crazy.
Mhm.
And I've heard menopause is like fucking hell.
Dude, I can only imagine because
Like-
PMS. I also wanted to get into that topic of
yeah,
like
maybe she has like a
PMSing.
severe version of menopause. Like, I'm sure it gets
Yeah.
really crazy and people get depressed and stuff.
I'm
and,
sure.
like-
I'm sure. Yeah.
But is there such thing as like menopause psychosis or something? Like, is that a thing? Because
I don't
maybe she has
know.
that.
But
'cause, like,
I just know
that
the
kind of
like
violence is
stigma of
crazy.
menopause and like mood swings
Yeah.
and being very bitchy. Like I know that. And even like some people don't think PMS is real, but for me, I actually get really bitchy. Like
yeah.
a week, like literally a week and a half before my period. And it's like a completely different mindset that I have.
Yeah.
I'm just more like
irritable?
sad, irritable, emotional.
But would you throw a glass?
I wouldn't do that, but I would fight. Like if I had to,
Yeah.
I get mad. Like I actually get
Really?
really mad. I wouldn't obviously do that, but it's just like sometimes the hormones actually take over. It's like a different person.
No, I
even,
believe that. I definitely
you
believe
know?
that. I think he has to like kind of use his discernment, take your break because like I like that's so sad. What do you
She
mean? Like
definitely
he's
needs
been
to learn.
abused.
Yeah, she
his-
needs to learn her lesson. For sure.
Yeah, and like she can't like just take it out on him. Like
Mhm.
you know, like that's so true when people say like you tend to be like the meanest
To
or
the
like
people
to
you
the
love the
people, yeah, to the
most.
people you love the most because you just think they're always gonna be there, and like you can tend to use like it's easy to revert to that or to use them as like a punching bag or like you
get
know what I
that.
mean? Like yeah, okay, I understand your hormones are crazy, but this is a person,
Yeah.
right? And like they are a valuable person in your life, and they have
Mhm.
like a history, and like you can't just go and like re-traumatize them and like you know what I
Yeah.
mean and like throwing something like nobody deserves to get like a glass thrown at their
Absolutely
head.
not.
That's
It was a
crazy.
mistake. Like, you know?
No,
He
glass
didn't-
at the head is
No,
is
no, no.
more
It
than
was a mistake that he didn't
oh fill the
fill the
coffee.
pot,
Yeah,
like,
she needs
not
to
in
get
the
on
right
stronger
mind.
meds.
Yeah, I
Like,
think so
they
too.
need to take her to like a psychologist or she needs to like show some real remorse and like
Mhm.
go to the doctor tomorrow morning. Not
Uh,
the asshole.
Not the asshole
That's
at all.
mesquite.
But I don't think you need to file for divorce still. Like,
I get that
I
too,
get
yeah.
it though. You're probably like in the heat of it right now, and
Yeah.
like you said, re-traumatized. But I think this is an issue that you guys can get over.
Am I the asshole for telling my friend she is an asshole? My female 32 childhood best friend, also female 32, just became a lawyer and then dumped her boyfriend. My best friend and I grew up in poverty. For young women in our area, our options were retail, drug
Okay.
dealing, prostitution, or hoping a rich guy would notice us.
Aw.
Went from retail to drug dealing. Like
Okay.
all right. Okay, so for guys, it was retail, drug dealing, or finding one of the few factory jobs remaining.
Yeah.
I got lucky, managed to date a med student. He helped open doors for me, and I've become a teacher in a school in a lower socioeconomic area to provide those opportunities. My
Okay.
husband is now a doctor.
Nice.
Nice. My friend tried that option but was not as lucky. She was working a minimum wage retail job at age 25. While doing so, she got friendly with a factory worker, male 30, who came by regularly and they started dating. He knew he was not the academic type. School was not for him. But he also saw potential in my friend and encouraged her to go to school. She had dreams of becoming a criminal prosecutor, and he encouraged her not to give up. He took out whatever loan he could find so that she could get an education.
Aww.
He supported her through and through, did the housework, worked extra shifts, everything so she can get an education. My friend persevered, graduated, and became a lawyer. Shortly after, she broke up with her boyfriend, just as he planned on proposing to her. She said that as a professional, she had no interest being married to a working class man.
Hold on.
Yeah. And
What
that
do you
she
mean?
deserves a quote unquote real man. I was horrified and told her that she is betraying a man who has supported her through all this and made her what she is. She got mad and said that it's not the woman's job to pay the bills and that I am a hypocrite because my husband makes a lot more than me. She further said that the idea of marriage as a life partnership is a patriarchal construct, that she has the right to date whoever she wants. And as a feminist, I should be supporting her. I told her that she is not only a major asshole, she is giving feminists a bad name because feminism means women financially supporting their male partners as much as in the reverse. Am I the asshole? There's a couple edits.
Okay, so I know, like, obviously, we as women, we love a provider. We
Right.
love a man that makes more than us and all of that, but every relationship is different. Like, this man took out loans and actually supported you, you know, through you leveling up. And I think now that you're a lawyer, like, maybe there's other ways to go about this. Like, now that you're a lawyer and you have money, maybe you help him out. Like, you know, maybe pay for his schooling and, like,
He said he's not the academic type.
so he does. Okay, but I feel like there's other ways to make money that you don't have to, like, maybe go back to school, but, like, invest in his other goals or, like,
Yeah.
help him out to, like, you know, help him elevate and make more money. And
No,
like,
100%. Like,
it
there's
doesn't
other
need to,
routes. Like, he
yeah,
doesn't
you
have to
don't
work
need
in a
to
factory
leave him
forever.
and
But like what a crazy like way of manipulating and twisting feminism, cuz like what? Like a man who doesn't have it made it happen just for you, and like you're saying that's not a provider. Like out of everything, that is more of a provider
yeah.
than a man who already has money and
She's
is
just
just going to
mad
give
that
you what he has.
she has to pay the bills now because she makes more, but
But that's
he
so,
literally paid all the bills so that you can go to school.
and he probably took on debt for you.
Yeah.
So it's not like you're paying, you know what I mean? Like it's the bills that paid for your education
Yeah.
to where you are now. And if you're a lawyer and if you're a criminal prosecutor, you're making more than enough money to pay those things back. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
get a little creative, sis. Like, you know what I mean? Like help him out. Like there's
Mhm.
other things you can do, but it's just like I just hate people like that where it's like they'll take and drain everything from somebody just to turn around and be like,
All right, now I'm good.
actually you're not good enough for me. Like
Mhm.
that's
That's so sad.
that is so
And
crazy.
that defeats the whole purpose of, like, marriage, because marriage is a partnership,
It really
you know, and
is.
it's how, like, you help each other when one is lacking. And obviously he did his part, but you're, like, incapable of
Seeing,
helping him out
yeah.
when he's a little bit lower than you, or like not doing as good as you know, and it just shows the kind of person that you are. If the money is really the issue, you making more than him, obviously you, like, she even knew that, like,
Yeah.
going to school, that you're gonna end up
She
you're gonna end up making more than him, obviously, if you're a lawyer.
She's conniving.
You know
Like
what I mean?
she
You knew that.
knew.
Like,
She
this was your
knew.
plan.
Yeah. And
That
like
is so
she
sad.
let him like take extra shifts and like work super hard just to pay off
That is
school.
so sad.
So she would be debt free and
Yeah.
he could take on all of that. Like what? And as a friend, that would make me look at you so
Yeah.
sideways because clearly you have like a real superiority complex because you're looking at a factory worker and you're like,
I'm better than
way
that.
better than you. I
Mhm.
cannot date down to you. Even though
Yeah.
you worked, like, you know
He's
what I
the
mean?
reason you're you.
He
Like,
literally made you.
it's
And the thing is, she was working retail, and not only did he financially support her, but he encouraged her to go to school. Like he
Mhm.
was like the pushing force, you know what I mean? Because when
Mhm.
you're older, going back to school is so daunting. Like going back to school as a mature student, it's like after you've already started working for so long and working
Mhm.
full time, especially, it's like people don't want to do that. So you need someone to like
Yeah.
push you and encourage you and support you. And he did all that, and then for you to be like, I'm better than you, actually. bro, you
Yeah,
got a place
that
in hell
just
for sure.
you don't
for
deserve
sure.
him.
No, you don't deserve him.
Yeah.
But let me read the edits. So edit, I am no longer friends with her.
Okay.
Edit 2, yes, he's on the hook for the loans and she
Aw.
has no intent of paying them back.
That's the least you can do.
Like,
now
no,
that
because,
you're
like,
making
that's what
a
I'm
lot of money,
saying.
pay the man back. If you don't want to be with him, at least pay him back. Like, you know?
What a wicked person.
That's crazy.
Bro. Okay, so in edit 3, my ex-bestie's ex-boyfriend has seen this and is thankful for all the support he's gotten. He is still deeply hurt, but my husband and I are right now are focused on him. Okay, so like I
Aw.
guess they're friends.
Yeah,
and,
they're
like,
supporting him.
but like also I hope this is like not like there's anything wrong with being a factory worker though. Like, you know, like they said where they're from, blah blah blah, whatever, you know?
Mhm.
But maybe this will motivate him because if he's also like in his late 20s or early 30s, like anytime really you hear people like reinventing their life, like I hope this is something that pushes him to, like, you know what I mean, just so he can have a moment of be like, look at me now, something just to put it in her face, like, because clearly that's how she sees value.
Damn, that was a sad one.
That was
like,
a sad one.
That's actually so miskin.
That is
Very
but
miskin.
as the friend, like seeing that would definitely make me not look at my friend the same.
Pay the man back his debt.
No, that's the thing. Like at
that's
least
my thing.
At least pay him back the debt because he took on debt for you,
Yeah.
and he's gonna be paying that debt for years.
Yeah.
He's never gonna support another girl again.
I
'cause,
know.
like,
I'm just thinking like you literally
this is-
traumatized
yeah,
him. Like
like,
that's
this
it.
is-
I don't even think he'll be like there's no hope, you know?
No, like this is how
Ugh,
this
he
is
did
how
the
guys
most for
get
her.
jaded.
Literally.
Yeah.
That was all for today. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to leave a nice little review, comment, and like, subscribe, you know.
And also reader write-ins, guys. We actually have to do reader write. Okay, let's put
I
it.
haven't checked that email.
Bro,
in a
we have
minute.
to put it. We have to do an episode just for reader write-ins.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, please send us your scenarios, and we'll keep them anonymous.
Mm-hmm.
And anything goes. There's no rules. So we'll put the email on the screen so you can send them to us, and rate and review this on Spotify. We'll see you guys in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye.